Welcome back, you guys. You know the news that's out about Spirit Airline right now. People have lost their jobs. They had an immediate shutdown. All flights canceled. Let's get into this video. We will play these clips and see what's going on here because these companies don't care about nobody but their pockets. Nothing is promised today. Not a car note, not a house, and it's sad.
Because I just purchased a new home. South Georgia, so I'm 60. So I was hoping to retire another 2 years because I have the 10 years feathered in plus the company years, and I can retire. So it's like I'm just got to start all over again.
The sad thing about this is, this man at the start of this video, well, first of all, 17,000 people have lost their jobs and they didn't even see it coming. This man started out in the beginning of this video saying how thankful he was for the opportunity to work for Spirit Airlines. When the news reporter asked this man, how did you find out that you wouldn't have a job? This man said he woke up at 3 o'clock that morning and seen it on social media. The job didn't even have the decency to tell these people that, hey, this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So they could be prepared. This man has just bought a house. This man is 60 years old. This man said that he don't know what he gonna do. He got to start all over again. 60 years old, close to retirement, and something like this happen is a life-changing experience. I don't know what to say about this whole situation because it can happen to any of us. Any of us can go to the job right now and go to work Monday morning and it's over with. It's happened to me before when the economy went bad years ago. It happened to me, came to work, and boom. It feels like your life is just going to fall apart because you got bills to pay and all this stuff right here. And at the time, I didn't even have a child that I had to worry about, but I still had me and I had bills to pay. But at the end of the day, y'all, every day, can't y'all see it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse? I mean, how we supposed to make it out here? These jobs, and I don't know, is somebody somewhere sitting at a desk somewhere? I'm just imagining in my head, I'm thinking in my head for a minute. Somebody at a desk somewhere just on their computer just thinking of what next to do and getting their kicks off or something, because I haven't seen anything good happen in the past few months. Every day you hear something bad. Every day you wake up to something else. If we ain't having people just losing it and unaliving people, you got people setting buildings on fire, you got people losing their jobs, you got people losing their homes, you got people can't afford groceries, you got people living in their cars. I talked about this early this morning when I put my video up, and now that I'm in my car and I see this, the first thing I felt like was so sorry for this man, 60 years old, didn't even see this coming. 17,000 people have lost their jobs. What they gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? But this is y'all saying that America was gonna be so great. Is it making America great when the middle class or the lower class or the people barely making it can't make it anymore? Is this how you making America great?
People were sitting in the airport when they got news that Spirit Airline completely shut down and all flights were canceled, effective immediately.
In a statement issued this morning, the company said in part, quote, to our guests, all Spirit flights have been canceled and customer service no longer available. We are proud of the impact of our ultra low cost model on the industry over the last 34 years. Now, the airline had been hit extra hard recently with the surging jet fuel costs.
Spirit Airline is known for having some of the cheapest flights that you can find. And while a lot of people, including myself, talk bad about Spirit Airline, I used that airline once. The seats were uncomfortable, but I got to my destination without a problem, and the people that worked on that plane, they were funny as shit. With that shutdown, over 17,000 people are without a job right now. And also on top of that, the other airlines, they no longer have Spirit as a competition. So more than likely, watch out for them to raise the airline fees just because Spirit is no longer around.
Right, y'all. Do you know what type of economy we have to be living in for 17,000 people to lose their job overnight? There was no agreement for Spirit Airlines to be bailed out, and they closed effective immediately. 34 years in operation. No incidents in 34 years. This was an airline that provided, cheaper tickets for families to be able to travel, for certain demographics to be able to travel, and overnight it's just gone. 17,000 people just lost their job in this economy. Do you know what that is going to do? I just need y'all to really think about this. Really think about this.
You hear that? 17,000 people. Oh my goodness, that is insane. That's a lot of people. Flights getting canceled, people stranded. Now folks asking, man, what? Is Spirit Airlines shutting down for good? Because it's all over the news and we playing back clips, good, bad, happy. People are laughing. People think it's funny. I don't know why. I don't think it's funny. It's 17,000 jobs. People think it's unbelievable. Like, people can't believe this is going down like this. Like, do they get refunds? Let's dig and dive deep and find out what's going on, y'all. This is a lot. This is some news right here.
Enjoyed the company. The company gave me the opportunity to fly. So it's kind of sad waking up this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning knowing that the company's completely gone.
You were in New Jersey when you found out this information. How did that go down? I mean, were you just put on a flight? Were you sent an email?
Well, a lot of the social media was coming out. It was already telling us that Spirit was going to go under at 3 o'clock. The deal didn't go through, whatever deal that they was working on. So I set my alarm clock for 3 a.m. And then once it went off, I immediately just went to spiritbooking.com, and it showed that all the flight had canceled.
I bet that was just a pit in your stomach came through. I mean, what was that like?
It was like, okay, how am I going to pay these bills? Because I just purchased a new home, South Georgia, so I'm 60. So I was hoping to retire another 2 years because I have the 10 years feathered in, plus the company years, and I can retire. So it's like I'm just got to start all over again.
It happened in the middle of the night. At 3 a.m. today, May 2nd, Spirit Airlines officially ceased all operations. And this has major implications for Puerto Rico. Last year, SJU, San Juan Airport, processed a record 13.6 million passengers. Spirit was a number 3 carrier by volume, managing roughly 9% of the total traffic. To put that in perspective, we just lost over 1 million seats of annual capacity. On average, a round-trip ticket was about $300. Minus luggage, that was about $1,200 for a family of 4. But with 9% of the island's capacity removed overnight, the market has to adjust. Early data from today shows rescue fares on remaining carriers reaching $750 per seat. Now a family of 4 has to pay over $3,000 just to visit home. And that's not to mention the labor impact. Spirit's presence in Puerto Rico supported about 1,000 direct and indirect roles. That includes gate operations, technical maintenance, you name it. So my question is, how is this going to affect the way we travel, and who's going to fill this hole in the market?
Everybody out here talking crap about Spirit.
Do y'all think that the prices go double up now? Because we taking on this load. Y'all need us now. Y'all ain't got that cheap stuff like y'all used to. You think they go up it up on the price? We never know. I can't even think about that. The only thing I can think about is the people that lost their job. No warning. No warning. No nothing. This got me like, wow. Because at least you hear other folks give a couple of months notice. This is today, no, last check out. And this is what people got to go through. And then I feel sorry for that man. He said he just bought him a house. Like, really? And this next video, can anybody explain to me what's funny about Spirit shutting down? Because ain't nothing funny. It's nothing funny about that. This video is about everything that's alleged that's happening online. It's all alleged right now. Because everything that's going on right now is looking kind of apocalyptic. What y'all think? Wow. Y'all kept it that secret like that? Did y'all know in advance? Did y'all notice people leaving or up and quitting? People that worked at Spirit. Did y'all notice that? Was somebody around y'all up and quitting one day and dang, our department getting low. Everybody leaving. Did somebody know and y'all didn't know? Did the upper people plan what they gonna do and y'all didn't know? Or did everybody did not know? Was it everybody that did not know? Who was it?
When Spirit was literally the reason that some of y'all was even in the Mile High Club from the get-go, offering cheap, low, safe flying rates. How many times did you hear about a Spirit aircraft going down? I want y'all to take a moment to listen to a captain who made a lonely announcement over an empty plane in the Spirit comment. You can just hear the pain in his voice.
Stuff has happened, but it's funny as we sit here, I'll speak for myself. I don't remember any of the bad times, just the good ones. So, Spirit, believe it or not, started flying in 1983. I think it was called Charter Air at the time. And in 1992, it changed its name to Spirit. So we've been in the air.
This is truly sad, man. RP to Spirit, man. But it's crazy because now 17,000 people are left without a job. Y'all gotta stop giving these companies y'all everything, bro. Y'all have to have something for yourself. Go into business for yourself, even if it's something on the side that generates an income. These companies do not give a F about us.
Look, somebody said, I feel bad. Another person in the comments said, facts. If they are cheaper, it's some people that feel that way. You can't knock the frugals. Never knock the frugals. Never knock the frugal people for being frugal. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their different preferences. Some people only go Delta. Some people do this, that. So anything go down, to be honest, it don't matter which one you in. When that happen, you can be in bubble gum. You can be pink like a Barbie. It malfunction, we all fall down like merry-go-round, right? It's sad what's happening to these people. Like, oh my, too much. First quarter, almost in second. Oh, we are in it. Looking good. I wonder, do we have any more major things like this that still go down? Let's knock on wood and hope it don't. Knock on wood. Somebody said, people talked about how ghetto Spirit is, but it got my location nonstop. I'm going to miss y'all, Spirit. Oh, see, I told y'all. Another person said, I will get to my destination by air balloon first. Somebody said, why y'all dissing Frontier and Spirit? They the ones that ain't out here crashing. Ooh, facts. Told you. Somebody said Frontier is what people think Spirit is. Okay. Somebody said Frontier bought them out too. So this is interesting. Also, Frontier bought them out. That's great.
Continue to use us to make
do people get their job or no?
Their dreams come true.
Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want about Spirit Airlines, but they have never failed me. United has failed me. Delta has failed me. Which American Airlines, it was always something when I flew with those other airlines. However, Spirit, I literally just flew Spirit for my daughter's spring break vacation. They got us there and back. No delays, no situations, in and out for the low. And after 35 years, they announced today that they are closed. Literally, if you have a flight that you booked for any time after today, your flight is canceled. And people are not even sure if they're going to get a refund or not. How did we get here? Spirit filed bankruptcy 2 times. Then fuel prices done shot through the roof. They could not afford to put gas in the damn planes. Tried to get a bailout from the government, I think for like millions of dollars. President Trump said yesterday, oh, we think we're going to help them. It was too late. They needed the federal government to give them some money to get out of this financial mess. They did not get the money, so they decided to cancel all flights today and shut the company down, leaving thousands of people without jobs and thousands of passengers with flights that were already scheduled. People who are at the airport today left with nowhere to go. 2026 has been a very interesting year.
That is crazy. Wow. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Stranded. You got to pay for another ticket to get back. If you don't got it, you got to charge a card. If you don't got the card, then you're stuck. If you're stuck, then you got to call your family. If you don't got no family, then I don't know what you go do. Maybe you can contact your job and they can come up with some funds to bring you back. This is a lot. And then the 17,000 that lost their job, how they gonna pay their bills? Like, oh my God, who was the breadwinner? Can you find another job paying the same thing? Did you have a car note that might get repossessed if you don't find a job in time? Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
So great conversations occasionally. A lot of crazy stuff has happened, but it's funny as we sit here, I'll speak for myself. I don't remember any of the bad times, just the good ones. So Spirit, believe it or not, started flying in 1983. I think it was called Charter Air at the time. And in 1992, it changed its name to Spirit. So we've been in the air since 1983. 1983. What is that? 43 years. And unfortunately, that's over. So thank you for your support over the years, and onward and upward, right? Go. God bless you all.
I officially lost my job. I have officially lost my job.
17,000 employees have been laid off immediately due to Spirit Airlines closing, shutting down. Skyrocketing fuel prices certainly did not help. This is the worst time for layoffs because we have zero job creation and zero job growth. Also have the highest gas prices we have had in 4 years. We have skyrocketing grocery prices, household items, toiletries, rent. And by the way, companies are not hiring. They're not hiring and people are not moving jobs. This is the worst time to be laid off. Sympathies go out to those today, Spirit Airlines. And it's just a bad time for layoffs, guys.
Listen, so they're saying after 34 years, Spirit Delante Airlines has shut down. And listen, you may have needed the Holy Spirit when you got on Spirit Airlines, but you got where you needed to go. It may have been a little bumpy. You was playing bumper cars in the air a little bit, but you got there. What Gina say? I'm still here. I was still there. I'm never going to get on here and cat for y'all. When I needed a cheap flight, Spirit got me right. That should have been their tagline. And some of y'all didn't know the trick. If you got Spirit Airlines first class, it felt like a regular Delta seat, okay? And so Spirit put out a message saying it is with great disappointment that Spirit Airlines has started winding down its global operations effective immediately. All flights have been canceled and customer service is no longer available. While we are not able to help rebook your flight on another airline, we will automatically process refunds for any flights purchased through Spirit with a credit or debit card to the original form of payment. We are proud of the impact of our ultra low cost model on the industry for 33 years and I hope to serve our guests for many years to come. But I do got a question with the people with credit on Spirit Airlines. Where does the credit go? Does it turn into EBT? Let us know. And also, I feel bad for the people who just lost their job and got to figure it out. All the people who work for Spirit Airlines. I'm praying for y'all. But yeah, I'm going to miss Spirit Delante Airlines. They never did me wrong. I love a sale. I love a clearance rack. I love all that. But did you ever ride Spirit Airlines or was it boo, tomato, tomato to you? Let's talk in the comments.
Yep, those computers are about to go on a sale, those airplanes about to go on the sale, any equipment that they own going to be on clearance. And that's what's the funny part about this. This don't even make sense. Like, did this really just happen? 34 years? Why y'all didn't ask for no help? Somebody made 5 airplanes together, hugging Spirit, all the companies. Wow, that's cute. It wasn't your cup of tea. It was somebody else's cup of tea. It got them to where they needed to be, and they were happy, and that was in their budget. Come on, y'all. Not everybody's rich now. Not everybody can afford the others. That don't mean they don't get to fly. Maybe somebody that had a lot of money and was flying and was laughing on the way to the trip, you know? Dang. Y'all get to pick and size. Everything is a football team. The airplane's a football team. The football team's a football team. Everything. At the end of the day, we don't want these people to be out of work. Cause don't nobody need that. Some last minute junk. Like people don't have bills. Folks got bills to pay, honey. Bills.
Is the collapse of Spirit Airlines a sign of the times or a sign of what's to come? And why do I say that? Because when you think about it, you get rid of a discount airline like Spirit that was in business for over 30 plus years. It's going to end up hitting somebody in the pocket, and that person might just be you the next time you plan on traveling. And if you weren't paying attention, overnight, they ceased operations. That was it. No more flights. They're all canceled. People out of jobs, people looking for work, and no planes moving. This is heartbreaking.
Spirit, believe it or not, started flying in 1983. It was called Charter Air at the time. And in 1992, it changed its name to Spirit. So we've been in the air since 1983. What is that? 43 years.
Wow.
And unfortunately, that's over.
Well, enjoyed the company. The company gave me the opportunity to fly. So it's kind of sad waking up this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning knowing that the company's completely gone.
And keep in mind, Spirit's entire motto was to keep flight prices down. But yet you got charged for everything else when you think about it. Seats, you got charged for your luggage. But the one thing that you can always count on was a cheap flight to get to your destination. But was the economy right now the main cause for what happened to Spirit? Think about it. Everything is up, including fuel prices. So that affects.
Yeah, type down in the comments if you think it was the fuel prices, because they sure was silent and telling us until it's time to put the key in the door and put the tape on the box. You think it was the economy that made it go down? Somebody in the comments said, Spirit shutting down is not news. It's the warning of a crumbling economy that will see a budget-friendly small local business fade in the next year. We don't know which is a toss. Buckle up. And somebody said more airlines to come. Oh, don't say that. Somebody said, I guess I got to drive my Prius from Florida, Virginia. Shoot, you gonna say gas? You in a Prius? They were laughing at them Prius, but who's laughing now? Somebody said it was way more than money. Let me know. Y'all think it was way more than money? Somebody said, I used to question everything was just negative. Then I read a book, The Silent Dominion by D. Cross, and realized they were just paying attention. This book calmly shows you what's happening behind every major event, decision that affects your life. My barber wouldn't stop talking about it. He was right. Yep. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm Tiffany Rose, and yes, Spirit has shut down, left the building. I got a tongue tied. Left the building, and we feel sorry for the people that lost their job, man. I'm going to keep y'all updated on the news. Till the next time, keep your eyes open. I'm out. Another person named King said, facts, I love Spirit Airlines. Now, yeah, we go run into some videos because I got some on here that some people are laughing at this and ha, they were the budget ones. They were cheapos. They weren't good or whatever. I never flew them. I don't know. So we all reacting on this together. And for somebody to say, facts, I love Spirit Airlines. There was some people that like this for some reasons. Maybe it saved them money. And they felt like they were in the airplane and they were saying, hey, I saved money on this. Y'all laughing, but I flew there just like you did and didn't pay what you did.
True, don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern economy, hit that light. Make sure you subscribe, real talk, real true, real life, we go survive. I got my eye wide open, but when the markets hit the ground, you got them pockets wide open. When them dividends come around, oh baby, just hit that like, subscribe. I might teach you a little something about how to make $1 out of dime. I'm a real prepper, stockpiling before the shit hit the fan. I only trust in God, I don't depend on man. True, don't get sugar-coated. We keep it real and we keep it rolling.